Run DMC said it's tricky to rock a rhyme, and for NASCAR drivers, it's tricky to make their way around Pocono. Welcome to the fastest half hour in sports. This is Around the Track. I'm your host, Gabe McDonald. Charles Lee said it best yesterday. He expects this place to be lit tonight, and it certainly will. Upon arriving here at the arena, black shirts in every single seat here at the Spectrum Center reading Protect the Hive, and that's certainly what the Hornets want to do, as they'll be hosting a game in the play-in tournament for their very first time. The last time that you played your opponent this weekend, 2 touchdown passes on 4th down. How did you develop that aggressive style, and what does that say to the players that you have that confidence in them to count on them in those high-stakes moments?
It comes from a lot of conversation between George Lee and I.
Tyler Reddick, your life is forever changed. You are a Daytona 500 champion. Just take me through the emotions, the celebration, and how you're feeling right now.
Yeah, it's slowly sinking in. It still does not feel real.
Watch the front when the ball is snapped. The 4-eye is going to come across the formation, playing a little game with the offensive line. They bring in their nickel guy as well. So they have 6 for LSU 6, but watch Bryce Young keeping his eyes down the field. The pressure doesn't even faze him, even as he scrambles to the other side towards the boundary. Still keeps his eyes downfield, makes a spectacular throw. The coverage breaks down. Easy pitch and catch for the touchdown. Well, folks, there's a new big man on campus. North Carolina's pick comes with a championship pedigree, and they didn't have to go too far outside the Tar Heel family to find him either. Monday's making headlines on the most watched local sports show in all the Carolinas. Welcome to Carolina Sports Live. Gabe McDonald, Gia Lancey with you for the next half hour. A new era starting tonight for the Tar Heels, Gia. Like we've seen before, when they have to match a team score for score, you go back to the Cowboys game. You go back to the balance they had in the Green Bay game. This is really just everything coming together. But like you said earlier, they got to get back to running the ball. 35 carries between you two running backs, and Chuba Hubbard looking like the Chuba that we know and love that got that big payday last year.
It's the identity of this team.
In this day and age where it's an arms race, when you think about obviously the revenue sports like football and basketball, it's going to be tough when you're already having to shell out this kind of cash to other coaches. But I think they certainly need to get a slam dunk with this next hire for men's hoops, because I think this program has a lot of untapped potential when you think about it. I had to chase around a lot of quarterbacks in my day, but none as dynamic as the one that the Panthers are going to see on the other side. Though he is small in stature, Kyler Murray certainly presents a lot of challenges on the football field. He had to go to a backup car after a crash in the duel, so he's certainly looking for a better finish this time around. He's finished second twice, but I'm sure a Harley J. Earl trophy would fit very nicely along with that Cup Series championship. He's actually the only one on his team that doesn't have a win here in the 500. Joey Logano and Austin Cindric both have one, so we'll see if Blaney can join the club by the end of the weekend. Rico's touchdown celebration from a few weeks ago still fresh on everybody's minds, and the guy behind the character, Keegan-Michael Key, paid him a virtual visit and even thanked him and said they were going to donate money to a charity of Rico's choosing. Well, that charity actually got that money over the weekend. You mentioned earlier this week that you had 3 starters, 2 spots up for grabs. Tonight, those 2 spots, you had rookies there. Con Knueppel, Ryan Kalkbrenner. First game in the NBA, first starts. Take me through what you saw out of both of those guys, because they definitely showed exactly why you guys drafted them and how they look to contribute for the team.
Oh, for sure.
Brandon Miller saw Con in the first and said, yeah, let me get some of that action. B-Mill and Fuego coming out the locker room. It's 1-3, 2 threes. Here's his third. And how about a fourth for good measure? All on consecutive possessions. Miller with a game-high 33 points. The Hornets with a huge 28-point advantage after that 3-point barrage by number 24. You recently reached the 30-win club in the Cup Series. You have a championship already. What is it that really fuels you to continue to challenge yourself at this point in your career?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You said it was going to be you were playing here or you weren't going to be playing at all. Why did you want to be playing here in the Carolinas?
I think I'm a little stubborn, a little hard-headed.
But here's the thing with TCU throughout the entire season is that they have somehow just found a way to win.
Yeah, good point. That's what good
That's
things do.
that dog in them, is that what they say?
The frog in them.
The frog.
That is pretty good.
There you go.
Just off I-77 before you get to Huntersville, you'll find a state-of-the-art racing facility. Meanwhile, inside,
I just do a little soft tissue work then.
you'll find an athletic trainer at the top of his game, helping everyone in the building stay at the top of theirs.
We have a lot of guys that come in from big D1 schools that are here, and they come in and they see CJ, and the first thing they tell you is, that's the best treatment I've ever had.
Through Atrium Health, CJ Walker joined 2311 Racing as the team's athletic training coordinator in March of 2024. A chance for the Gastonia native to be around the sport he grew up watching after stints at major schools like LSU and Georgia.
I've been blessed everywhere I've been with the energy around those programs, and I think just kind of brought my game up that much more just being around that energy. Flash forward 10 years later, I never really saw it anywhere posting, and this pop up, and it's like, oh, I got to go for this. It's a chance to come home, work a sport I've loved since I was a kid, and I couldn't have been happier with the move so far. Okay, but relax first.
When it comes to Walker's work at Airspeed, he focuses more on the prehab aspect of athletic training, limiting issues before they happen. Of course, working in a new sport presents new challenges as well, but it also provides Walker the opportunity to form new bonds with everyone at 2311.
Our relationship's pretty much gotten to the point where I can walk in the office and I just look at it. I don't even have to say a word. I can walk in the office and look at him in the eyes, and he just knows, like, oh boy, what happened now?
However, in life, some things come unexpectedly.
I think the car's okay. I'm just really fighting it right now in here.
Like the stomach bug Tyler Reddick caught before the 2024 Southern 500 that he had to battle through to win the regular season championship.
Losing fluids, whether it's out the front or out the back, it's just not a fun experience. So I was very thankful to have the help I did from CJ and everyone on the team to kind of guide me through that.
While Walker can't do much during a typical race, that day he made a big difference. And it's all thanks to the trust and the belief that the athletes have in him and his work.
I'm a relationship first. Obviously, I think I'm pretty good at what I do with my manual skills and management of injuries. But if the athlete doesn't believe in you, you're never going to get the outcomes you want.
A key player in 2311's effort to continue to be innovative and set the standard in NASCAR. Gabe McDonald.
Thank you.
Charlotte Sports Live.